Fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know when you're struggling and then you face heading out on the road, it can be a bit daunting. These guys, though, can see this as an opportunity to kind of really ramp up and gain some confidence.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovic in at the three, the small forward. And for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton, Jordan.
You made it to week 3. We're going against the Clippers. I'm still thinking like we have one more upgrade to go. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard is putting Kevin Durant in foul trouble. Once Kevin Durant's in foul trouble, it's kind of just me by myself, which makes it infinitely harder to beat teams like the Clippers, who have Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Norm Powell. Norm Powell is still on the team. The contract situation, I think, turned out a little bit differently. Look at that, bro. This man is just ISOing whoever the fuck he wants to. This man Kawhi is on a whole nother level, and I'm trying to like stick with it as much as I can. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Brush him off. Real strong, like a real strong finish on him. Kelly Olynyk, he's still trying to figure some shit out, man. I don't know. We definitely got some more moves to make, though. I can tell. Shout out to that strong finish.
On display for the Clippers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Yeah, see, I told y'all, man. I tried my hardest, but 32 and a half and putting Kevin Durant in foul trouble, bro. Clippers got it. They got it. Yeah, I'm still trying to get, my player of the month, player of the week, rookie of the month type shit. So I'm going to still get my shit off. But at this point, these dudes up by 20. There it is. Continues to put him in the worst type of trouble, man. There's nothing we can do about shit like that. I can try to guard James Harden as hard as I can. But as long as Kawhi Leonard is doing this right here, good.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the point.
To close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.
Let's go ahead and skip that interview. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, James Harden. I have 0 turnovers, bro. 32 points, 11 rebounds, no assists because wasn't nobody doing nothing. Wasn't nobody making nothing. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? 50 fucking points, bro. 50.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for Washington,
they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Jordan Poole is out there with Johnson, and it's Durant. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 slot. So it'll...
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's starting to get into the group play. Let's get it.
Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Chicago Bulls, not necessarily top of the East. Very beatable. Yet get it more solid, I can tell. You know, they're starting to form an identity a little bit. Not Buzelis. But I think we might have a little bit more of an identity than them. Yes, sir. And it looks like we're up double digits, so it's not guaranteeing a win, but at the same time, I feel like we're doing okay.
Be an understatement to say it's been a great half for Washington. And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando Magic, or Boston, or Phoenix, or even Cleveland.
What about those Magic when we swept you in the final? Now that's what I call domination.
How did I know it was going to end up right there? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Washington.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Might get this group play win. Alright, I gotta admit, things got a little hairy in the game. They got closer. It's the fourth quarter. We got 4 minutes left. If we can finish this out, close this out, I think we can gain some momentum. Especially in NBA Cup circles, I guess. That's a foul, bro. That's crazy. You just can't meet people at the rim like that, bro. That's so wild, man. I guess so. It's group play in Chicago, so I guess so. I'm gonna get mine though. What you talking about? This may not even be a 30-point game. I don't even care, bro. I just want to get this dub.
Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim.
Still
and get the finish.
getting used to the 6.
White looking around.
I have like 3 different leagues with this character, so
Vucevic is
you know, it kind of gets me used to the 6 a little bit quicker than normal. 102, 102. I don't know how we got here, but we're here.
Johnson for 3.
Got it. Oh my God, 2K. Why? Oh my God. Oh my God. Kelly Olynyk with a foul is insanity, bro.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
What is going on? All right, so yeah, there it is. There it is. There the fuck it is. Let's go, KD. They fouled you out last game, but they can't foul you out every game. Play some defense. Let's go.
David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
KD dropped 50 on him, cuz. That's all I got to say. Crazy.
Washington trails by 10. And we've got word of some news out of the Pacific Northwest. Shams Charania, always with the latest info for us. Shams, what's going on with the Trailblazers?
Thanks, BA. They wanted to add more size, and there aren't many bigger players than Kristaps Porzingis, but it's the skill set that truly makes him special and unique. He's a terrific shooter, facing up or back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor as well, and he's a willing and able distributor. And then on the defensive end, one of the premier shot blockers in this league, just a major pickup.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
So things are happening a little bit differently in this league compared to real life. A lot of moves are happening more in the beginning of the season, more in the off season. But how the money is moving in this, it just makes sense. I mean, and in real life too, honestly, but right now it just makes sense to wait things out. You know, second apron wise, money wise, all that stuff. Just to wait to see how your team turns out, see how your players turn out first, so you can see the type of value that you have. And the people that you want to get rid of very early, you trade early because you might think that the value is going to drop during the season. So that's usually what's happening now.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Great move to get one of the most unique players in the league, Porzingis. 7'3", KP brings serious size to your team. He can really shoot the basketball also. And you love that he's a playmaker and he makes a concerted effort on the glass.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Washington leading by 3. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the group for Rick Carlisle.
KD just dropped 50 last game, bro. He can drop another 50 if he wanted to. But look at his teamwork. Look at his dream work.
Poole outside.
Bang. 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 Fuck is he talking about? That's the pool party. Huh?
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most.
And shit like that gives us momentum. You know, now we're damn near up double digits. Feeling good, feeling great. Kelly Olynyk still has no defense. Barely has an offense. But we're surviving. We're surviving with 4 on the court. Offensively. And sometimes defensively. I just thought, I don't know, I thought Kelly would be doing more. As far as like shots. I don't know, open shots and shit. Like, he gets rebounds, don't get me wrong. He'll get a rebound, but I don't know. I think we need more, and I think that's where we're lacking a little bit. As much as Kelly Olynyk is like helping us be versatile, and you know, everybody on the court can shoot threes. Everybody's a threat. You know, you got to close out on everyone. It's still not enough. When I say not enough, I'm not even talking about games like this where it's just like, first of all, how did I miss that? But I'm not even talking about games like this, bro. I'm talking like NBA Cup Finals, second round of the playoffs, second, third round. Like, when it gets to that point, that's when we're going to need a certain depth that we don't have right now. We don't have it. But we're making up because me and KD are like just that good. And the Pacers are coming off NBA Finals. And you can tell because they seem a little fatigued. I'm not gonna lie. They're not bad.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. This is the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game. Shots good by Mathurin. So it's Washington picking up the win. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we're just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
All right, that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Wow, man, what a day for group play. I mean, what a week for group play, excuse me. 47 points. Almost had a triple-double, 1 turnover, but you still lost, buddy. Take that L. So, it's really interesting to do trades on 2K. Doing 3-team trades is even harder. So, I do have some trade proposals, but it involves 3 teams, but I'm just doing it basically 2 at a time. It's a 3-team trade, trust me, but it's not at the same time. So, yeah, we got some people going to Detroit, some people going to the Wizards, and then that gives us Isaiah Stewart, Kelly Olynyk, and Isaiah Stewart equals 1 Nikola Vucevic, and Julian Phillips, I guess. We're giving them a first round also for Nicholas. So yeah. This is it right here. This is number 1 in jerseys after week 3, man. I can only imagine.